I really need is Izzy Beats.
They try to tell me make club music. Either you use the drug or move the drug. That's what I make, drug music. Where we at, my niggas thug to it. Click on my person if it come to it. Ride with my dogs till I'm finished. Big bag, big cash, bitch, I'm all about business. Tryna serve, let's play tennis. Bitch, my life's a life sentence. Fuck 12 in the prison guards. Big fuck the ops, that's worth the Johnny B. Mr. Bigger Road, everywhere I go, this shit a part of me. Trap up and smoking Zara, rolling, selling all this weed. We can beat, just don't tell on me. Tell my girl she can have my heart. Need my son is kinda dark. Hell, it's got all kind of marks. Mind a weapon like it's sharp, not off the top, I'm writing smart. Pull strings like a heart, on point like a dart. Not on go, you stuck in park. Gun drawn like it's art. Fast lay, I'm speeding in it. Car insurance high, all these accidents and speeding tickets. More bills coming, dog, I need to get it. Dog, my last name's Brian, I don't need assistance. Cash talk, they gon' pay attention. I know some bad hoes fucking for the low yard, shit raping bitches. Your team weak, nobody play positions. Team sleep, no one to wait to get it. Gone off of fake prescriptions. Always active, should be taking Ritalin. Wrong move, death for straight to prison. My dog's dead, all them niggas bitten. Did the crime, got the time, so it's time for forgot they did it. Shit's different, let's talk about it. Ask Buddy why he told, he gon' lie, not gon' talk about it. Don't talk to me, go talk to God about it. Cash rules everything around me, life revolve around it. Raise the stakes, guess it's prime time. To see a bunch of not my nigga with your pictures down my timeline. Life in jeopardy, no lifelines. Devil feeling me, sickness me, way up on my guidelines. My son ain't make me weak, no really though, he made me stronger. Both of us are made men. I made a son, he made a father. Chop shit, different roads. Ice Cube today a barber. You don't want to take it there, I promise I'ma take your father. Cut in Virginia like a sauce around. Thought we had a little something shit. Nothing's in the water now. A house nigga smoke for real, cousin tweaking. He should drop that bag on and said police need policing. Spend that money, don't be cheap, stupid. Club prices cop 10, that's 100 up for each unit. Tryna win, got these trees moving, I'ma keep booming. Trap almost dry, I push a T through it. Tell legal like my cousin T do it properly. Richmond Cuz showed me over 100K electronically. Got me pondering like what I'm doing honestly. Don't wanna talk, finish show these niggas. Don't wanna talk, already told y'all. FaceTime me, fans like listening to phone calls. To be honest, I'm a hypocrite. Tell my little cousins graduate eating, though I never did the shit. Like EBT, boy, there's benefits in listening. As soon as dude on me and bro said we gon' spin again. Don't push my buttons, dog, my name's not Benjamin. If anything I said offended you, get the fence again. Nigga, yeah. I'm not finna talk y'all heads off. Pay it forward, finna drop soon. Y'all get ready. And don't ask me what I said when you hear it too. I said what I said.
Yo.
You, hey, peace. Hold on, man. Hey, hold on. We got technical difficulties, man. Shout out to the live stream, man, on a Saturday night. First and foremost, man, peace to the planet Earth. That's what I'm gonna say, man. It was a beautiful Saturday. It rained down here in the A, but nonetheless, if you know, like I do in times like these, man, I'm still breathing. I'm still moving. I'm still here, man. Despite the struggle, I'm still exemplifying strength, man. So salute to everybody that's pushing forward despite the storm, man. The word for this season is keep going. Because that's at the end of the day, no matter what you're going through, no matter what the situation is, no matter if it's good, bad, in between, no matter what you feel, you got to keep going. You got to keep, that's it. You got to adjust and keep going. On that note, shout out to my guests, man. Shout out to the black market. Shout out. I want to go here real quick, man. Shout out to my brother. One thing I love about social media, my journey is I've been able to meet some new people. Shout out to Alex Denning, who's got a platform of 1 million people on YouTube and just reached out to me and was like, bro, let's work. Shout out to TKO 101 Radio. Shout out to the X Squad DJ. Shout out to DLE Radio, who'll be up here Thursday. Shout out to the whole music movement. I don't even know what's going on right now, but evidently I'm in that lane right now because of y'all. Shout out to everybody on the other side too, man. That's behind the wall. That's got people behind.
We the bros.
Yeah, you know, we not forgetting what we do this for. But again, man, shout out to my brother, man. I get to meet people, and then sometimes I got people up here that I know. This brother right here, I respect sincere people, real people. He went home before me. He was behind the wall. He was one of the brothers that said, "Hey, man, let me get your number." I never gave my number. Like, I can't even tell you, probably nobody for real. Gave it to him though, and bro was there, man. Never forgot that. So that's what it is, man. Not only that, you just seen him in the top of the top is my man KT. Shout out to Love for Crew too, man. As KT would say, we seen him in the top of the top with the video, man. Cash on demand, man. Hey, I'm gonna say this: if y'all watching this, hopefully you catching on, and hopefully when you catch on, you tell everybody else they better catch on too. I want to say that. That's what I'm gonna say. That as far as the rest of the black market, I'm about to let y'all introduce yourselves. I want to say this: being that I hold him to such value, and he rocking with y'all, because I always seen him as a lone wolf. When we was behind the wall, he ain't need to rock with. Come on, he was what it was. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta be able to stand on your own 10.
Yeah, I remember when what was it, a holiday show? Something you was rapping when we got you up. We was practicing songs behind the wall, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, so y'all with them. And then I'm gonna speak to this point before we went live. I gotta share this, and then I'm gonna get out the way. You had your seed in your arms, Cash, and your seed, you know, like babies do, you know, fussy.
If my girl, real quick, not to cut you out, big dog. My girl watching, man. He sleep right now, babe. He
good. But what was dope was all your brothers was like, they was I put, you know what I'm saying? So salute to y'all in front of the world. Give y'all your flowers now. So that being said, I did my little brief. Go ahead and introduce yourselves officially, man, in case nobody knows who you are, man.
I definitely want to start from right here. Let's start with you, man. Everybody already know who I am. Cash on the man. He broke Big Bro already. You know what I mean? Pretty much already said everything, man. Yeah, Cash on the man. Aspiring artist. I do this stuff because I love it. It doesn't really matter about, you know what I'm saying. I'm not really here for, you know, all the attention and all the stuff like that, man. I actually do this music stuff, man. It could be 5 to 10, 15 people looking at me, man. Cause that's how I started anyway. You know what I mean? I consider myself, I started kind of late in the game, man, with this music thing, man. I've been doing this since I was 14. I just started taking it seriously upon me coming home, like Big Bro was talking about, man. We had 1,000 conversations, man, just telling them like, yo, I'm gonna stay focused and I'm gonna do this thing, man, to the best of my ability. And that's what I've been doing, man, doing it to the best of my ability. So Cash on the man, here I am.
Yeah,
it's your boy Zach. I'm JusZack. A lot of people know me as JusZack. It's JusZack. I'm the
name of win though. The name for the name.
Yeah, I've been an aspiring artist as well. Me and Kash got some you know, some works of art together. I'm in the lab with a bunch of other people working on some other stuff too. Got some other music out with my brother right here. I'm also the man behind the camera, the man behind the lens, behind Scouts Media. So Scouts Media Production, Scouts Media. If y'all see like Cash music videos or some of my other homeboys music videos, I shot those, edit, I direct, I do all of that. So multifaceted to say the least. I don't want to toot my own horn, you feel me? Let the trumpet.
No, you got to, man. Go ahead, man. I already like what y'all doing. We ain't even get to the other two brothers.
Yeah, it's just halfway through.
I see what's going on right now.
Yeah, I'm Kami Smoke, aka Ptah. You know, I'm the clothing designer, artist as well. Everything, you know, I'm trying to become a creative director. Next thing you know, we gonna be helping you out. You know what I mean? We gonna be helping you get your, you know what I mean, merch together. Anything you need, definitely come out at us. We putting together a one-stop shop. Make sure you need any help from film, audio. You know, we just here. We here to build up our city. I've been doing this for about 3 years now too, and Ain't even gonna lie, it's definitely taking me a lot of places. Got me right here with my man's Kash right now. You know, we growing this and we gonna be here to stay. Make sure y'all tune in. You know.
Shout out to Better Lottery Plays Academy, man.
Facts.
That's my guy right there.
He's at every movie.
No doubt,
every
no
day
doubt.
movie. Salute. Appreciate you. Putting a lot of work, man.
Yeah.
Chip, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm Chip Joy, Chipp23, photographer, aspiring artist. I engineer, produce, I do all that. I just try to keep everything together and be organized, you know what I'm saying, to make whatever the plan is on the table, push forward and keep only pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
But I know Kash for a long time.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? Zach, that's my brother.
Yo.
Kami, I just met Kami, but you know what I'm saying? It's brother love right here. You know what I'm saying? It's family. So
I see that too.
we setting up shop. Whatever you need, we can get it done.
Come on, man. I'm telling you.
Hey,
7.
I need a whole production. I ain't got, man, it's hard to find people that are focused.
Yeah,
and that's
definitely graphic design. Whatever you need.
Anybody can get up there and say what y'all say. Hey, I rap, I got a camera, you know. But the thing and the difference is, I be like, oh nah.
You see it.
Hey, look, let's take it a step further. You having problems with the technical issues with the new workspace? You feel me? We can help with that too.
Like, I ain't bullshitting you, man. Like I ain't super tech savvy or whatnot, man. So like my guys, I'm talking about, man. Look, when we in the yo or whatever like that, man. These guys like, nah, do this, blah blah, or blah blah blah. They even like helping my engineer out and all that stuff like that, man. Like these guys are like extra engineers at times, man. I'm telling you, they wear so many hats, man. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you that then. Let me ask you that. Did you know that when you did you see the talents before you approached? Well, no. Let's go there. Let's walk it all the way back. How the hell did y'all come together?
Man, listen. All right, so me and Chip, man, we known each other since what? Going on 10 years now, bro.
Yeah,
10 years.
Look, 10, 11 years.
I met him on the run. You know what I'm saying? I was on the run. He was coming through where I was staying at and all that stuff like that, man. And look, man, they played this one particular song, man. I can't remember what the song was called, man, but it just caught me. I said these little dudes is different, man, just different. And it's been on ever since, man. We've just been close, yo. And then end up meeting Zach, end up meeting Kami like along the way as well, man. And everything just came together, bro. Like the clothes, it just fit.
Did y'all know you were the Power Rangers before then, or
nah, man?
Was there a moment? Was there a moment?
Hey, it's funny you asked that though, because Zach never used to do music.
Facts.
So I tried to put Zach on back when I was engineering out of the crib with the studio at the house. Like
now we on hiccups,
man.
What? Yep.
Yeah.
Now they got hiccups.
Exactly. Now we got hiccups, man.
We had a few hiccups. Now we got hiccups.
Yeah. It was really
you turn lemons to lemonade.
Everything was organic. Everything is organic, man. Like it wasn't nothing forced or nothing like that, man. Pearlz Marco was here, man. Like he fits into the bunch as well, man. The same, like
another great artist.
Me and bro, we go back.
757.
We met. I want to say, like probably like 10, 12 years ago or whatever like that, man. And yeah, man, met him locked up. I met Pearlz Marco locked up, man, and little bro, down to earth, man. Down to earth dude, real humble, man, real knowledgeable, man. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, man, me and him linked organically, man. Like, bro would get all the books in, man. Like his people to send books in to him and all that stuff in jail. And he'd be like, yo, bro, here, read this book, bro. Like that's how I read Seed of the Soul and a few other books, man. You know what I mean? Because he put me onto that, man. You know.
So let me stop you right there, because now I'm trying to think how people get to those books, right? Where each one of y'all from, and just briefly, and what was y'all backgrounds like coming up? You know what I'm saying?
Me, I'm from Florida originally, but I moved to Virginia when I was probably like 5 or 6 years old, man. We stayed in like the College Park area at first, and then we ended up moving to the Baker Road area, and I've been there ever since. Like that's me right there, man. Mr. Baker Road, man. Like
the only reason I know Baker Road, honestly, it's no disrespect to Baker Road. Let me say that.
Come on, man. Man, listen.
No, but I'm saying for real though. You like me
I'm
being
happy. You know what I'm saying?
VA my second home. VA my second home. And when it comes to certain spot like the zoo, back like maybe not now, but early 2000s, like people used to be. I knew the zoo because of certain dudes like Booby and just certain names. Baker Road now, I'm like, oh, that's bro right there. That's, you know what I mean? So it's like you branded that. Is there an album called Baker Road on the way? Is it already? No, hold on.
It's on the way. It's on the way. It's crazy you asked that, life, because it's crazy because it's on the way. It's on the way.
Hey man, let me tell you something, man. I'm just saying. Anyways, shout out to the new album. You heard it here first. We broke it on the 100 TV.
Come on, man. Come on, man. I was look, yes, sir. It's on the way, man. Trophy album too, man. I'm telling you, man. It's gonna be something different, man. Something definitely different, bro.
So Kevin, before we go, just in the clothing fire too, by the way. I'm looking at the hoodie too. Yeah, all that's fire too.
Thank you, bro, man. Thank you.
Hey, how can you get to your merch, man?
Yo, hit me on Instagram. I mean, more comment. I'm definitely tightening it up, you know, making sure supply and demand is always key. You know, when you're too accessible, when they, you know what I mean, you basically got to apply that pressure, you know what I mean, because
you about to see it in all the videos.
Exclusive handmade clothing. We do our own embroidery. So it's
smart. Y'all smart. Y'all intelligent. Excuse me. No disrespect. Y'all intelligent. Y'all not just smart.
I'm talking more businesses, more people that's you know trying to brand their own gear as well. Because networking.
That's what I do.
It's not just about just hustling, getting dollars. You know, it's about actually putting the right materials in the right hands, showing the people that actually need it, that's gonna move it. I actually want it, not some, you know, I already done did the hustling people that's gonna throw it on, you know. You want to put $20 in your pocket, $30 in, you know, just throw it in the closet after that. You know, I'm here to work with people that's, you know, building.
You got to see him in all the videos and everything. We about to have this in all of it. Kami's gonna be in every video, man. You're gonna see Kami somewhere.
Merch on the way.
Come on, man. Like all this stuff, man. One other thing I wanted to say, man, is like yeah, man. Also, man, Virginia Beach, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, boy, it's shoot, man. Nigga, we just putting on tough for that, man. You know what I'm saying? We need some kind of what I'm looking for, man.
There's so much here. We just gotta help bring it out. That's it.
That's it.
I know
exactly what we got going.
The beach. Shout out to it's crazy, man. I tell everybody, VA is my second home, but when I came home from prison, I had to get the hell out of VA. You know what I'm saying? I don't even like coming up there. I moved my mom out there, and it's no disrespect, man. VA made me, but there's no unity up there, man.
Talk that shit, man. Talk that shit, bro.
Yeah, it's crazy, and I say that out of love, man, because it's crazy because there's so much talent up there that if everybody and was also everybody that comes out of VA got their own sound. I ain't never seen a state, and I pay attention to music. Let me tell you something. I've been paying attention all my life. I've never seen a state where each artist that comes out of this state has their own sound. Like everybody that's coming out of New York sounds like they from New York. Everybody comes from Chicago. Well, maybe no. A lot of them sound the same. You know what I'm saying? But when you think of VA, I'm thinking about like Pusha. He was different. You know, you take it all the way back. I'm older. You take it back to Magoo.
Yeah,
Timberland. He was different. We can talk about the beach too, man. Not only you got two of the best producers, man. You got Missy, you got Pharrell, you got Chad. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot. It's a lot, but at the same time, for whatever reason, man, everybody can't get if everybody just push together, man.
That's the problem. That's why we trying to show exactly what we can do. That's why we all bringing our talents together, and you know, that's one of our main things, pushing out, reaching towards everybody else, making sure we all rubbing elbows with everybody, because that's the only way we all gonna make it. We're gonna have to do it together. That's what I feel like. We just gotta follow the model. Every other city do it. You feel me? Like
where you from,
you know man? I'm from Brooklyn, of course. So I already know how it go. We rep outside, you know what I mean? And we hold it down. You know what I mean? It's nothing.
Nothing
that can't be done here. You know what I mean? I got a lot of love for VA, you feel me? Virginia Beach, 0757 for real. You know, we got a lot to bring to the table. It's just showing everybody ain't nothing wrong with, you know, just working with somebody new, meeting people, and you know what I mean, just extending good energy. That's all you need. It ain't like, you know what I mean?
It,
Ain't nobody
let me
asking
tell you,
much. It's just showing love. That's all it is.
I'll tell you this.
Respect. Love
I,
and respect. You get it twisted too.
Yeah.
We opened our business in December of 21 in the midst of COVID, pandemic, recessions, monkeypox. We opened a school.
Yo.
Man, my wife is a lunatic, but shout out to my wife. My wife from 7 Mile, and she all heart.
On that. That's big. That's major.
Yeah, so we went, and let me tell you something.
For real.
Through all the bullshit, because we about to get into it. Through all the bullshit, because I'm sure y'all went through some bullshit that made y'all who you is and led y'all to being in the same room right now. But through all the bullshit we went through, one thing we didn't do, we never mirrored or mimicked the bullshit that was getting thrown at us. We always showed love and we always took care of everybody that came in our presence. And you look 12 months later, hey, let me tell you something, man. We doing some, and I say that in the most humble of ways, but it's only because we've always showed love. We've never had to really advertise. I've never really had to put money into marketing because people, they know when they come in our midst, they in good hands.
They feel that energy too.
Exactly.
They feel that energy, that good vibe, that good juju.
Bruh, integrity, man. And just basing off of what you just said, man, like real shit life, man. That's how honestly how I feel like that's why Virginia is where we at right now, man. It's because of that reason right there, man. I feel like, you know, coming from a place that barely even has anything at all, it's like somebody who never had shit. You give them something, they don't know how to act with it really, man. So
hey,
you give these Virginia niggas a little bit of a little bit of something, man. You know what I mean? And they think that it's all that, and now it's like it's cutting the rest of the Virginia out. I don't gotta fuck with nobody in Virginia no more, or I can just fuck with who I want to. And the humble side, like niggas be losing that humble side, in my opinion, man. Cause I be trying to that's what I be trying to stay on, man. Staying humble, man. Like not feeding into the bullshit. Like I understand. People want me to, they want me to carry like how they carry it. I'm not gonna do that, man. You know what I'm saying?
When the stakes are higher, right? Let's talk real quick. Let me say this, right? This because anybody could be watching. When you got more to lose, then you play a different game. And what's going on is the majority of the world, and it's no disrespect because they can make the same decisions as anybody else, but the majority of the world don't give a fuck, right? They living for the moment.
That's it.
So, when you building a brand, when you got a team, when you got a seed, when you got a bit, whatever it is, that all that because it's gonna come regardless.
You gotta have a job too. That's what I think. That's the difference. That's what
let it go.
Different call. Yeah.
Because I look at the industry, because all you guys are attached to the industry, and you look at how fucked up the takeoff shit. I live in Atlanta, okay. I can tell you that for as big as Atlanta is, which is we're in top 5 cities, you know what I'm saying? It still feels close. It's weird, right? Mm-hmm. And when Takeoff was an all-in-all good dude. All he wanted to do was smoke, rap, take care of his family.
That's my favorite amigo, man. Shout out Takeoff, right. Man. Takeoff, man.
He was man. RIP Takeoff, man. And here we go. We don't know everything, but we know this. We see his people arguing, make a statement, and I'm not even going to go. We're not even going to keep talking about that. We're going to shift it into another way. How important is it to make sure everybody on your team is focused on the prize and moving positive and not getting caught up in the negativity that's going to come? Not wanting to pick up the and handle something because somebody posted something on social media. How important is it to make sure your team, because it gets crazy. It's about to be 2023, and we in Grand Theft Auto right now.
Man, I tell people all the time. I tell people all the time, man. I learned this from one of my penitentiary bids, big dog. I can't remember what it was though. But anyways, old head told me, man. Old head told me, he was like, man, there's one or two things gonna happen with the people you surround yourself with, man. Either you gonna become them or they gonna become you. You feel what I'm saying? And I like to think of myself as a pretty decent person, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you know, humbly said, So with that being said, man, I would like to surround myself with humble people as well, man. You know what I mean? I wouldn't want to be hanging around a bunch of shitheads, or you know what I mean, as my cousin to say, you know what I mean? I guess we got two different meanings though. But you know, like just people that just, you know what I mean, don't got no morals and principles or the same morals and principles as me, man. I try to surround myself with everybody who has the same, who's like-minded and to a degree, and follow some kind of structure of how I carry my life. I get it. We all gonna have our different things going on with us and all that stuff like that. That's what's gonna make us who we are individually. But as long as we're like-minded to a degree, we see that same common goal, man. Like it shouldn't be no problems here, man. Like it shouldn't be nothing that we can't talk about or get past. You feel what I'm saying?
It is almost, I would say, from my experience, when it comes to when money gets involved.
Yeah.
It is. I have fell out with the closest of people. I can assure. I have no. Hey, it is what I've had the weirdest things done when money is involved. Right. It's almost impossible to get the right team because y'all can start strong, but it gets different. And I know this from personal. It gets different when numbers get involved. And
definitely.
Come on, man. People right on you individually and all that stuff. I get that part, man. I'm super like, and that's the thing with me, man. Because when you're building a team or when you consider yourself a team, I tell my guys all the time, man. Like whatever you got going on in your personal life shouldn't affect the team. So like how they say, like, man, when you go to your job, whatever, like that. I don't care if you got whatever you had going on. Don't bring that shit to your job. Like that's the same thing I feel with my team, bro. Like you can have whatever, man. Man, you could have been in the shootout yesterday or whatever the case may be, man. Yeah. When you come link with us, man, it better be music time. It better be grind time, whatever like that.
I have that in case, I don't know if the brothers know, I am a principal of a cosmetology school here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Big up, man. Big up.
And man, well, yeah, thank you. But let me tell you, whoa. And I'm man, because hey, Atlanta women, shout out to the women in Atlanta, they lit, or as people say, or they whatever. And that same thing you say, show up. I promise you, and I say this, I have the same conversation with them every day. Not all of them, but even, you know, myself some days.
Right, me too, bro.
Every day you're gonna be going through something. Not every day, but once a week, hopefully not. Maybe once a week. You're gonna have that day that comes. And you got to be able, it doesn't matter if you feel down, if you book that studio session or you got to show up because money on the line. Your brother's there, X, Y, Z. You know what I'm saying?
Best ability is availability.
For me, it's like if you got to, my mindset is like start every day on 100. If you start today at 50%, you can only get 50% of your value. If you go to the studio, you only putting 50% on that song. If you designing something, you only putting 50% of that design. So if you start every day with 100, you can make sure you can get, yeah, everybody gets drained. It's a part of life. But it's like, you got to make sure you start every day on 100. So that way, you know what I'm saying? You start in your best shape and you can put forth your best work and your best effort because it really does speak for you. Somebody up top or somebody, you know, out the way is not going to care that you had a bad day yesterday or you had a bad week or your cousin died or your uncle got shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't see that because all they see is your work. So you got to make sure that what you put in your work and your effort and everything that you put your energy into is always 100. And it's not, well, I had a bad day, so I'm gonna put out a measly 50. Like, you feel me? So it's like, it's easy for us to be productive in that environment because we're all positive people. And a lot of the time what we do is, like, a lot of time me and Cash even just talk just to have, you know, like a lot of people don't have conversations. We'll talk about like just normal everyday stuff. And sometimes he'll be going through it and I got to bring him back up. And if I'm going through it, he got to bring me back up. If I'm at 100, he had a 75, I'm going to pull him up to an 80. We can both be at an 82. You feel me? Like, but we both got to put our best foot forward. I'm not going to let him just bring me down and not feel like I can't, you know, pour some positive energy into his life or shed some light on his situation. Because for me, it's all about perspective. So long as you surround by positive people and people that got that good work ethic and people that are making sure they just want to push everybody forward, then it's hard, you know what I'm saying, to get behind.
Understanding. That's what makes us different. You feel me? That's what cut people different. You know what I mean? You understand what it takes to get what you want. You understand what you got. You're gonna have bad days. Everybody gonna go through it.
Everybody, man.
You know what I mean? Everybody ain't gonna have the same dreams as you though. And if you willing to go for it, you know what I mean, willing to put that time, it's gonna make it everything. Every day is worth it, regardless. That's all.
I don't know. I be telling people people think I got it gravy. And let me tell you something. Since the day I came home after doing 16 years, 11 months, January 13th, 2020. I remember Kobe, his daughter, and the passengers went, and then everybody had masks. And nobody could keep a job. And people forget, moral of the story, my life been hell. But I kept going, man. You know what I'm saying? I watched people that I love lose their life close. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. So, yeah, I agree 100,000%. Everybody's going to go through it. What separates those that excel and elevate is the ones that understand you always going to go through it.
Always.
Just take it, keep going. You know what I'm saying? I want to shift it. I want to switch over. We switch it up real quick. This is gonna be something different. I'm gonna ask a question. I'm gonna throw it out there, and then whoever you think it is, just point to them. Because anytime being at y'all team, you know what I mean. But I think these are legitimate questions because these are the same questions I ask my staff, my team when we do meetings. Sometimes they exercise we do, but it's also good sometimes to get the perspective of your team if you haven't in regards to a certain question or point.
Right.
So, and then I don't know, maybe y'all agree, maybe y'all disagree. Out of y'all, who's the most driven?
I think it's evenly distributed.
You can't.
Everybody's driven in their own way. I don't think it just stops solely with one person. I feel like every single one of us is driven.
That's the reason why we here together. We know, you know what I mean. Every day, that's
on different projects.
I can say this. Look, listen, I'm gonna speak from my perspective on everybody, man. Like Chip bust his ass, man. It may not be in like the same areas that I'm in or whatever like that, but it's some area right now that bro is busting his ass in, man. He's out there. Kami, bro busting his ass, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like in his own way. This nigga here, bro. As a matter of fact, I might just go ahead and say it's this nigga here, bro. This nigga got so much shit going on.
He definitely do a lot,
bro. This nigga bro. He might be in another state. He's still doing everything, bro.
He try to be.
I'm about to holler at him to shoot.
Would you?
Yeah. I'm gonna holler at him to shoot a commercial for the school if he come down here to the A.
We was just down there.
But in Philly, like the last week before that, man, like man, I'm telling you, he's everywhere and still putting on a different hat. I gotta tell you sometimes, man, that bro, slow down, don't spread yourself too thin.
Just had this conversation.
Just had this conversation. I
gotta remind y'all. So next time y'all in the A, y'all might want to let me know y'all in the A. Let me give y'all. Well, maybe y'all know the city, but if not, I'd love to show you around Atlanta, man.
We've been to Atlanta. I can't even tell you how many times in like the last year. We definitely been about 8 times.
Yeah, I don't have to go nowhere to see everybody. I just wait. Everybody comes to Atlanta, and everybody always, hey, bro, I'm in the A, and they pull up or whatever, and so that's one thing I do.
We're gonna definitely lock in. We're gonna lock in.
Yeah, lock in, man. Definitely. And because I got some other stuff I'm gonna put y'all if you're ever in the city too. Let me ask the next question. So, who's the most outspoken?
Outspoken?
I would say
I think it's me and Cash. I think it's me and Cash.
Yeah, I would say myself too.
I mean, I pretty much say whatever the fuck I want to say, man. You know what I mean? Because I'm big on truth, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say. I tell my girl know this. Anybody know this, man? Look, I'd rather not say nothing at all than lie to somebody, man. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm big on that, man. So at the end of the day, bro, like don't come to me unless you want your problems fixed. You feel what I'm saying? Don't come to me just to vent. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna talk my shit. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna say it personally. That's how I feel.
Matter of fact, I'm gonna shift. I'm gonna say Chip too, because with Chip, it's more so ambiguous. Like in agreement with Cash, what Cash was saying about himself, I see that in Chip a lot too, because Chip don't give a fuck about what nobody's opinion is. Like I'm gonna be outspoken, but I'm gonna still be on the level though, right? I'm gonna still be on the level, like, you feel me? Like I ain't gonna wild out too much. But Chip, like, yo, your shoes is ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like he gonna say whatever.
Like, I'm very blunt though. Like I always tell people, don't get me the line, because I ain't gonna lie for you. If you look at me, go find that other person. It's not me. I'm gonna tell you what it is.
And
don't lie.
Out of here, man. Like everybody, like. it just flows together, man. That's how we talk shit to each other all the time, bro. Like when people first meet us and shit like that, man, they be like, oh, look, my girl said 100. Like when you first meet us, if you don't know us, whatever like that, you be like, damn, bro, talk to bro like that, man.
Oh yeah, in the studio,
man, we talk shit. We talk hella shit to each other, bro. Like that's what keeps us going, though, man. Like for real, man. Like if we can't be ourselves around each other, man, then we might as well not even be around each other like that.
And it's not I tell all the time when it comes to relationships, friendship, whatever, can't nobody on the outside dictate how y'all rock on the inside. They shouldn't be able to.
Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Hey, bet you heard that. Look, I try to tell him, man, can't nobody dictate how you care about somebody or how you treat like how you like doing things and all that.
Shout out to
man, that's my girl, bro. I love you, boy. Yeah, no, serious, man. I'm like for real, man. It's with them too, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, can't nobody dictate. Bro can't tell me I don't love him. You know what I'm saying? My girl can't tell me that neither. You feel what I'm saying? Like people can't tell me that, man. Can't nobody tell me I don't like you telling me how I think is what I'm saying. You can't tell me that, man, how I feel. It's impossible, bro. If I said what I said, then that's what I meant. You feel what I'm saying?
I said what I said too. What'd you say?
I feel you. As somebody that goes to therapy, I feel you because I've made that statement several times in my life. I feel you.
Come on, man.
I like to have a conversation with you, but I feel you though. Because I'm the guy too. I rub everybody the wrong way, but I'm the one everybody knows they can call.
Come on, man. Look, exactly, big dog. I'm like, man, look, if niggas were so mad about the shit that I say, then why do people call me, man? Why do people hit me up? Why do people want to kick it?
I'm a little bit older than you, and I can just tell you it just takes some people longer than others to understand who you are.
Come on,
you know what I'm
man.
saying?
And I'm understanding though, bro. And I understand that, man. I'm not expecting everybody to get it off the dribble. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody not supposed to just understand just like that, man. Some people gotta understand. Everybody has a learning curve or a process with things, man. Everybody
it doesn't always click. It don't click for everybody when you want it to click, and that's okay.
Come from the same background, man. And we're all individuals. At the end of the day, I be understanding people as individuals, man. Like,
hey, and let me say this: shout out to y'all three brothers, because what I do know about Kash, because I said he was a lone wolf, Kash is very, very outspoken. And when he get to going, he's going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we was able, because I feel like I was a little bit older and I was patient, you know what I'm saying? But we was always anyway, but you know what I'm saying? But so let me ask this question real quick. Is there a leader or a spokesperson or somebody that you guys okay?
I think we're all leaders in our own right.
Zach just like to talk a lot, so like you know what I'm saying. If he's so called initiated, let him talk. Yeah. If y'all got any further questions afterwards, you know what I'm saying. Like let everybody join in.
But I get the feeling that y'all don't even care if Zach talking or Peter talking, or it don't matter because whoever.
I wish we could all talk at the same time, bro. Be honest with you. You know what I mean? How I like different things. If it was possible for somebody to listen to all four of us at the same time right now, that'd be lit, man. But unfortunately, we got to give each other turns and shit.
Facts. The way I see it, right?
Y'all can type in the y'all can chat in the comments, man.
I think about it as wolves. Like I see this as wolves, though. Like they got wolves that run in the pack, and they got wolves that can be lone wolves. And like basically, in my mind, we all alphas. We all run our own space. We try not to clash with each other's personalities because we all have really big, like boisterous personalities, and we just try to, like bounce ideas and topics off each other without like cutting into each other or cutting over each other. Because everybody, I feel like we all got the same respect for each other, and everybody is like the same in the same light. If that makes sense.
Yeah, and I would just say what y'all probably already know. If ever a time comes where y'all bump heads, which y'all probably already did, at all costs, I want to encourage y'all to keep it in house.
Use these.
Man,
use these. Keep it in house.
Look, hey, like though, for real though, man. Like, go double back though. What I said earlier, like, man, when you're dealing with people that got the same morals and principles as you, we can have our differences, man. Like we do have our differences. We do disagree with each other and all that stuff like that, man. But we all open the conversation and the understanding. Like ultimately,
we respect everybody's opinion. So
I know what bro. It's coming from an honest place.
Somebody we can trust. It's different.
Exactly. Yeah. I know, bro. If bro say something disagreeing with me or whatever like that, then I know they're not just saying that for no reason.
No evil shit.
It's not malicious, man. You be hating, man. You know what I'm saying?
My mother. Shout out to my mother. My mother is 74 years old and an angel from heaven. But she's the type of woman. if it's 68 degrees, she's gonna tell me, do you got a winter jacket? Like she just everything. Watch out for the grass. I'm 39 years old.
Yeah, watch out for the grass.
Right?
Yeah.
But her intention, even when I'm like, but her intentions, I'm like, yo, that's love. That's love right there.
Come
on, what I'm saying? And that's what I want to. I've been shouting out to people all week, man. I've had opportunity. Shout out to San Diego State University. I just did a lecture for 30,000 students there.
Wow.
Shout out to the Unlearning. We getting ready to roll content to over 90,000, I think, students in the Denver school system. In case I'm getting those numbers wrong, but I just want to say, I want to go here. In this day and time, when you said that, I want to back up real quick. You said that none of y'all are leaders, because I want to touch on before
we are leaders. We are leaders.
Excuse me. All of you are leaders. All of you are leaders, but there's no one specific.
Yeah.
This day and time, right? This day,
it's not everybody work together. We all got our strengths. We all lean on each other for different reasons, but we all know everybody reliable. That's why we better in one place than having to go anywhere else. You know what I mean?
Partnership. It's not a dictatorship.
And we definitely we
democracy.
But this is what I was saying on why I wanted to go back here before I lost it, and I go back over there. Ego and pride nowadays. Because I understand what you just said, Kami, because with my team, I got the supposed, on paper, I'm the big hat. But in real life, my wife in that school, she the big hat. We understand, but she don't care about the title because it take the pressure off her. I deal with the headaches, but she do the work. You know what I'm saying? And then I got another person on the team. You know what I'm saying? We disagree like hell, but we really like Michael and Scotty. Don't come up here on this court because we're going to fuck y'all up. You know what I'm saying? Just because you see us over here, you know what I'm saying? And then, and that's how the leader
work. We got to cover everybody corners. You feel me? We make sure we support each other. So it ain't, it's going to be, we're going to lean on everybody's shoulder. So it ain't even right to say anybody run anything because we all there when anybody need anything.
Exactly.
I encourage everybody, as these brothers just exemplify, and as I know through personal experience, man, get with a team of all leaders, because what happens is Zach's hand might be hot this month. You know what I'm saying? And that's what's up. But here go Kami hand or Chip hand hot for the next 90 days. Yeah. And here go Cash. So get with a team, because like you said, you should be able to fill in the blanks. Nobody is undefeated in every area of life, right? I'm driven as all hell, but let me tell you something. When it comes to paperwork or whatever, my wife, she like that. So I'm gonna get out the way. Yeah, I'm gonna get out the way. But I'm good at dealing with people, personnel, man.
Secretary in the world, I swear to God.
I'm telling you, man, like, bro, and that's honestly how I feel about that shit, man. Like, man, look,
she the boss,
man. I'm telling you, man, like it's like, man, with the particulars, man, like ain't nothing like having that rock with you, man. Shout out my girl, man. She sing too, man. Slim Money, man. Y'all check this out.
That's my seamstress over there.
Yes, sir, man.
I'm telling you.
So, yeah, man, like leadership, like I'm not pressed to be nobody's leader anyways, bro. Ultimately, man, like I always tell people, man, like everybody's an example for everybody, man, good or bad. Good or bad, man, everybody's an example for somebody, man. So say I step out there, say I make a song or whatever like that, man. Bro makes music, bro make music, bro. Say I make a song, it doesn't resonate with the people, bro. Bro can take something good from that, or he can take something bad from that, man. You know, it's all about like, man, just going ultimately, bro, together for me, man. That's it, man.
Let me tell you something. Real leaders, you got two types of leaders, right? Those that get these positions and titles because they want the position and the title. But the real leaders understand two things. Real leaders serve the people around them, right? We serve the people around. We aid and assist. This is how we get people to support us or our vision. But our vision is going to be one that supports. It's cyclical.
Come on,
right? This is what real leaders, and this is the other thing real leaders understand. When they see other real leaders that they can. I just got 2 pieces on my team, and I feel like I just signed I don't even Durant and LeBron right now. And I'm so relieved because I don't people. If you've never led to anybody that's never been in a position, if you don't know the weight, then you don't understand what I'm talking about. But if you're in a certain position, man, you're grateful when you got other people that can take that up off you and make decisions in certain moments and have vision. I got people on my team. I can't see that. I can't see over there, but they can.
You know
what I'm saying?
To the next level. Somebody you could trust that's gonna actually speak the right words. Take something out of your mouth, and you know what I mean. You could trust.
Shout out to my team, man. Shout out to Miss Laura.
Listen, I always line like what Fab say back in the day, man. They said rather 10 lions than 100 sheep, man. Like I tell people all the time, man. Like I'm not pressed to be all up in people's faces and all that stuff like that, man. Like I'd rather it be just if it's just us, then it's just us. It just gotta be like that, man. Instead of us forcing somebody into the situation or forcing anything, man. Like I try to keep everything organic in my life, bro. You know what I mean? Like me personally. You know,
I want to go back. Yeah, most definitely. And I want to go back to this real quick. And now let me say this: organically is a must because when people force things, when you go against nature, it don't come out right.
Come on, man.
That's why you see things go the way they do with certain relationships, homeboys, whatever it is. So yeah, definitely. I want to say this because what I was leading into when I was saying the numbers about the students and all that. You did a post, Cash, and you posted some numbers. And what I liked about it, because I was about to segue into the numbers, what I liked about it is you don't see a lot of artists posting their numbers unless they're
because they paying for streams.
Come on, man.
They paying for their streams. That's why.
Hey, shout out to all my Atlanta family that is in the music and again have pulled me into the vortex because I'm learning about numbers and I'm learning about when you go to Spotify and you look at the similar artists. They look like they're from China and the artist is Money Man. Anyways, and so I'm learning things. And when you posted it, I seen the numbers and I was like, yo, them numbers. First and foremost, I said them numbers is decent right there. Yeah. That's what I said. Yeah. And then I was like, he posted his numbers,
bro.
Was that a natural thing, or did you are you concerned with that? Like, because people are concerned nowadays with views and likes, but the numbers to me, I was like, but some people that.
Hey, like I said, I've been doing this shit seriously, man. I've been telling guys all the time, man. When I first started everything, 5 years ago when I first came home, I actually only been doing this like seriously for like 3 years. You know what I'm saying? All that up between time, you know what I mean? It was me trying to find studios, me trying to record with somebody, and people not taking me seriously. You know what I mean? Like I don't have no track record with this rap shit. So when I just started, man, like I'm watching the guys and all that stuff like that, man. Some of my guys, they admit to paying for views and all that stuff like that, man. You know what I mean? Salute to them niggas. You know what I mean? But me personally, I said, man, I'm not gonna do that, bro. I need all organic. I want a cult following, bro. I want motherfuckers to grow old with my ass, man. You feel what I'm saying? Like when my son grow up, I want him to be like, oh damn, man, like pops, like goddamn, such and such, dad said this and the other, blah blah blah, man. They going to your concert or whatever, like that, whatever, man. Like everything's organic, man. So that way, when it comes out time for me to engage with people and all that stuff, I'm engaging with real people here, man. I'm not engaging with no bots. I'm not engaging with none of that.
Exactly. Let me told you, man. That's exactly how I feel.
What you say,
like I said, people will definitely want to just maybe seeing you with somebody and they grab it, throw it in the corner. You know what I mean? I want to put my shit in the hands of people that actually appreciate what I'm doing.
Hey, if you need a brand ambassador in the A, I got you, man. I'm just saying.
Definitely. We appreciate you know what I mean. You looking out for us too, man. We definitely got you. We want you to our brands too. You know what I mean?
But just of course, just to double back on that, pause with the numbers, man. Virginia, like I ask the guys all the time, man. I'm like, man, these niggas, it just don't add up, right? And this is not no shot at nobody, none of this shit, man. This is just truth, bro. And I always tell people, man, the truth is what it is, not what you want it to be. Or the Chipp's IG ain't right down there neither at the bottom screen, bro.
Shout it out, Chip. Give it to me.
Again, it does not my
it's Young Minded. So Young, MINDEAD.
You just noticed that?
Nah, Texas, y'all niggas.
Also, man, just keep everything going. Yeah, bro. So I'm saying, I'm telling niggas, man, like, why these niggas got all these YouTube streams, but then you go to their Spotify's or whatever like that. One, these niggas not even verified artists, man. Like, niggas got to get verified, man, in order to, keep track of all your shit and all that stuff. That's just a quick little shout out. And two, why your screens don't add up with your videos, man? So that means niggas only watching y'all video. Just saying, hypothetically speaking, if niggas is only like they got 50,000, 100,000 views and all that shit like that, you're only winning on YouTube. Like, don't nobody want to go check further into your music? They just watching your videos. That don't make sense to me as a consumer of music, bro. If I like somebody's video, I'm going to go check their music out.
Support them all around.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm going to go stream your shit, bro. So I don't understand why. So that's where, like, this Virginia shit, like I told you, man, a lot of niggas, when you're not used to having something, niggas don't know how to carry shit, bro. So a lot of motherfuckers, man, like, okay, you're buying bots and all the stuff like that, man. But then, like, at the same time, bro, like, it's not adding up over here on the streaming end, bro. So it's kind of like, bro, you kind of pay for that shit.
I think what Kash does is it's excellent for somebody when he's put in a position where somebody say, okay, you say you do numbers, but how much do you do in numbers? Like, he could tell you his exact number. Like, I do this, I do that. Statistically wise, he gonna tell you everything that's on the paper. All these other people, they paying for them numbers on that paper, so they can't tell you exactly what they doing. So where's the real progress in
this
all
shit?
This
So gimmicked out, man. I keep telling people, man, this rap shit, man, it's just so gimmicked out, man. The way people don't even, like, if you don't keep, like, you gotta be able to keep it real with your people, man. And if your fans is your people, bro, you know what I mean? These motherfuckers is listening to you day in and day out. They're vibing to you. You're helping them with problems in their life or whatever the fuck the case may be, man. So at the end of the day, it's like, man, the best thing I can do, man, is just keep it 100 with them, be as transparent as possible, bro. And that's why I like Spotify. But I wish Apple would catch up to this too. Mm-hmm. How they show you your monthly listeners and all the stuff like that. Like, Spotify is good for that, man. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's what differentiates me from 85% of these artists out here right now that's coming up, man. These niggas is cap, and I'm just gonna be keeping the ball. You know what I mean? That's cap. I can't do that. I can't.
I think, like, even with me on the social media end, my numbers are legit, and I'm proud of those. You know what I'm saying? Because I know the work behind. I know what is being done. You know what I'm saying? I'm working with mental health and prison and all. So, but I know I'm watching guys even in my lane buying view. It's the craziest. I don't understand it, but I get it from their perspective in the sense of this is society, the majority. Everything is just attention and clout and gimmick. And I never thought I'd see a day where dudes would post crimes on the internet and brag about it. Why they doing it? I never thought that.
Yeah, right. Never in a million years, man. So
it's different.
And I just feel like, man, if you want it that bad, man, I feel like it's like, I don't know if you play video games, big dog, or whatever like that, man. But we call, like, certain niggas on video games tryhards. Nobody likes tryhards, man. Nobody likes a tryhard, bro. So and with that being said, man, like, in the real life, man, like, nobody likes a fucking tryhard, man. So if you out here just capping and this shit not adding up and all that shit, it's gonna be harder to get your point across. So that's why ultimately, and this also humbly said, man, them numbers I'm doing is on a real scale, ain't shit for real, man. But on this platform in Virginia, that shit real to me because
that was all right to me. I know. I watched you rap in Prison Blues. We was in Prison Blues behind barbed wire, and now I'm seeing the numbers. So for me, my perspective, I'm like, yeah, hell yeah.
He said he was gonna do it. Said he was gonna do it. Got out, he did.
So and that's why I said it's. Huh?
Yeah, it's 58 countries, big dog. So it's like it's at the point now where none of these niggas, like, Virginia doesn't even have to fuck with me, bro. The world does. You feel what I'm saying? The world does. Like, you can't stop this shit, bro. Like, nobody in Virginia has to fuck with me right now, bro. And I'm gonna still go hard, bro. All my screaming, be honest with you, I'm gonna be real with y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and throw that out there too, man. Motherfuckers in Virginia not even listening to my shit as much as the world is. I'm gonna be real with y'all right now, man. Motherfuckers all over the world and all that shit is playing my shit more than these niggas is, man. You know what I mean?
You know, one thing I would encourage y'all. I told my brother this is sometimes we forget how big Virginia is, and maybe it's just that it ain't get to the rest of Virginia yet.
That's
or it ain't get to
bro.
you know what I'm saying?
And I'm gonna keep at it though, man. It's like ultimately, bro, I'm at the point where it's like, yo, I gotta fuck with this nigga, or let me go see what this person's talking about.
Somebody's got to go.
Five heads better than one. Man.
That's another thing. That's another thing. Let me bring that up about my guys, man. I tell my guys all the time, bro.
Here.
Man, listen, bro. Like just us together like this, man, is super important to me. Now I'm super grateful and it's priceless to me, man, because I done been growing up around all this shit, like rappers and all that stuff like that. Niggas trying to come together and shit like that, and everybody want to be the man. Everybody, it was so hard. Before I was doing this rap shit, like I told you, I've been rapping since I was 14. When I played the back seat, I'm sitting here promoting other nigga shit. Everybody want to be the man. Everybody want to do this and that, man. And don't nobody like want to admit to themselves like, man, my music's trash. Or all
y'all need is 1,000 feet of commercial space.
That's it, bro.
Y'all got everything in house. You can have people come in there with the green screens that can shoot a whole video for them. Come in there. You can have a boutique with the commie clothing line. You got a studio. You got bro doing tech, chipping and doing whatever it is.
Niggas is legitimately nice, bro. Like I'm.
All y'all need is 20, man. All y'all need is 1,000. I promise you, man. If y'all were in Atlanta,
make it happen.
And with the black market and 1,000 square feet, and people and had a certain vibe in it, like man, it's over with. I tell one of the things, and I don't care. I get Free Game Society. Free Game. Shout out to Free Game Society coming in 2023. I'm getting ready to literally open up. It's just gonna be it's gonna be a collective space, man, a workspace in Atlanta where dope content creators, musicians, artists, they can come. But this is the thing. It's gonna be membership where you can come, and there's gonna be certain perks. And the only way you can get in is if somebody else has elected you. And I'm gonna make it exclusive. And I just see y'all when I see Black Market. I keep looking at the sweatshirt, the comedy. It just sticks out. You know what I'm saying? But I just see something like y'all got something, because I think another thing is when it comes to music, when it comes to art, when it comes to anything that you're doing, you don't necessarily have to, and I don't even think this is necessarily y'all perspective, but to anybody that might watch this, you don't have to be the guy that does 4 million views. I think about artists like La Russell who killing it. Like him and everybody that's with him is his homeboys, is like they getting it and they got businesses and brands. I look at like Currency, these artists that form their own. My favorite. Every time they drop. You know what I'm saying? I look at artists like Burner, who started as a rapper and now is number 4. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Who you are when you talk about the music or the camera or the clothing, these are just things that you do, but it's not who you are. There's so much more, and I see that with y'all, man. So salute to y'all. We're gonna get y'all scheduled for a round 2, man, for sure. That hour flew by, man. That hour went by.
Man, did it, bro. I did it, man. That's crazy, man. Hey, big dog, I'm telling you, man, like that's what we pushing now. We're pushing integrity around here, man. Matter of fact, I tell you the 3 things, man. 3 things that make up a good artist, man. A legend to me, yo, is the same thing that makes up a great team, man. Originality, substance, and style, man. I'm like, them the 3 things, man, right there, bro. Like that just push it, bro. Like that's the type of thing that's keeping us together. That's the type of thing that keep us going at the same time, man. And that, like that's it's just, man. We're just pushing that integrity, man. This real shit, man. Like, ain't none of that fake shit. Ain't like the world needs some real shit, man. There's so much social media going on in this world and all that shit like that. So many motherfuckers lying to each other and all that shit like that, or trying to just for whatever reason, I don't know, ulterior motives. I don't know what the reason is. I'm not too focused on nobody else. I'm gonna be real with you.
That crabs in a barrel mentality.
Yeah, man.
We all help each other. You know what I mean?
Like that's what I'm saying.
I've learned not to focus on what you don't need to focus on.
Exactly.
Because that's wasted energy, that's wasted time, it's wasted conversation.
Forward, that's it. Everybody ready, let's do it. That's it.
Yeah. I focus on, I'm learning. I don't get it always right, but I'm learning more and more, man, as the stakes, whatever growth comes, or I'm getting older and mature, to just focus on in-house. because what's going on outside is always gonna be. But
Man,
as long
little side, real quick on you, life, man. Like just from when we was locked up, man. Like used to have everybody have to come to you, man. When we was in the rent tree and all that stuff like that, man. Used to have everybody have to like that. Used to frustrate you. I could tell sometimes, man. But you carried it so like you managed. Like I'm telling you, bro. Like there's a reason why we gravitated to each other, man. Like you know, like. It was just like, man, I just seen the humbleness, man. I was telling my guys earlier too, man. Like that's the type of people I like to surround myself with. Like a nigga can say all the shit they done did, all this and that, or what you're doing, and all that blah blah, drag your nuts. Basically, what I'm saying, bro. Nah, that shit don't matter, bro. Like, what can we do together, bro? Where can we? How can we progress? How can we grow?
I'm trying to live. I'm trying to live to 100.
I'm trying to live, bro.
Me and my wife trying to have years together. Yeah, you know. So yeah, I appreciate this salute, man. It was weird being in that position because when you look at it in prison, that position weren't supposed to be respected. But the fellas respected me. Hey man, the staff, the police respected me. I was able to really do what I wanted to do, but I made sure everybody was good though to the best of my ability, and y'all helped me grow. Like y'all, it's funny because these are the same principles I learned with interaction with the brothers and just trying to help brothers navigate through the bullshit, whether it was dealing with whatever on the yard or with the office. I'm using right now in business because when you look at business,
I was gonna say it's unfortunate too for a lot of people like situations that's where y'all got to learn a lot of those principles. You know what I'm saying? Like in the penitentiary, like that's where you get experience with those kind of values and morals. And it's like I feel like we need to definitely figure out a way, and we do that in each other as well. Like figuring out ways to learn those principles and just embody the positivity that we need out here, so that way we don't have to end up in those places. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Like it's easy to learn longer down the line, but let's learn it early so we can reap the benefits of it now.
Life too short, man. Life too short. Every time I look up, bro, I be losing people. I promise, and maybe it's like that for y'all too, man. But I hate when I get the calls. I hate when I see it on Facebook. That's the worst on Facebook when you just on a Sunday morning and then you find out your homeboy on a Saturday night. Life is short. So yeah, be proactive. Don't wait till you in a situation where you got to react. Do the things ahead of time where you can navigate to the best of your ability. Life is about percentages, man. You know. When we bringing this to a close, I definitely want to get y'all up here for a round two, man. I guess before we bring it to a close, man, make sure y'all shout out your social medias, any upcoming projects, endeavors, businesses, brands, whatever it is, man.
Man, I guess I'll start off. Yeah, man, listen, let me go ahead and shout out my guys first and foremost, man. Let me shout out Goo, know what I mean, Ray Money. Let me shout out Big FTO, Pit Stop. You know what I mean? They got their own thing going on over there. Take Money Hot. You know what I mean? Let me shout out him. Let me shout out my girl once again, Slim Money. She sings. She does her thing. You can find her on my projects as well.
Shout out Pert, man.
Oh yeah, man. Damn, man. That's my guy, man. He's supposed to be here right now, actually, man.
You know
what I mean? ATM Pert, man. You see him on the album all the time, man. It's my right hand, man.
Simone Biles.
Man, that boy's everywhere, boy. He act like he's not a rapper, but he's a rapper.
That boy's a rapper.
You know what I'm saying? Man, I ain't gonna go down the list of everybody. I always forget every time it's time to do that stuff, man. But shout out everybody, man. Shout out everybody, man. You know what I mean? Y'all know who y'all is, man. My sis, Nate Pooty. You know what I mean? She be chefing her ass off, man. Chef Nate.
Pretty good.
You know what I'm saying? She getting into the talk. She getting.
Hey, I was mad. I was in Atlanta one day. You posted one of her joints. I was mad. I was like,
I'm telling you, she doing the caterings now and stuff like that, man. She doesn't play, man. Shout out my engineer, Bless, man. Bless the genius, boy. That's my guy, man. Without this, none of that magic could be happening.
Yeah, engineer.
Our engineer. I'm about to say everybody, man. So yeah, he really does his thing, man. Soundscape Studios, and you know what I mean, that's my spot, man. It's my second home, man. I like to think, man. I need to get back in there actually.
That's
that. And shout out to guys, man. You know what I'm saying? Like these are really my guys, man. These my brothers, bro. Like we really in this shit. We really doing this shit for real, man. Trying to take this shit to the next level, man. Just trying to, ultimately, man. Like we're big on bringing the culture, man. Like Virginia as a whole really doesn't have no identity, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem that I kind of really got, man. Like we have no identity. There are different people and all that stuff like that, man. But it's like, all right, bodies. You need bones. You need skeletons, man, in order to have a fucking body, man. You feel what I'm saying? Virginia doesn't have no fucking skeletons, man.
Niggas don't want to be. Niggas want to be hearts. Everybody want to be a heart.
Everybody want to be the heart.
You can't always be a heart, nigga. You gotta be a bone, nigga.
Or the brain.
You gotta be a toe. I'm sorry, but you gotta be a toe.
Exactly.
It's okay. You can be the thumb. It's okay. We need a thumb.
But just make sure you put that thumb.
Exactly.
Make sure you put that thumbs up.
Nigga.
That's all we ask.
Put your best foot forward. You know what I'm saying?
You can be the head. Ahead of the competition.
That's all we saying here, bro. Like, I tell niggas this, the last thing I'm gonna say on my part, man. Be you for you, man. Because that shit helps somebody else, man. You know what I mean? Right. Be you for you. It's gonna help somebody else, man, in the long run. And yourself, man. And yourself, most importantly, bro. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Let the guys talk.
Yeah.
You feel me? Shout out Queens. Shout out BK earlier. Shout out Queens, man. Shout out the home team. You can follow me on Instagram right there. It's popping up, actually, ironically. You feel me? That's me.
Oh, real quick. My bad to cut you out, bro. Sizzy beats and all this, man. All this is Sizzy, man.
For the artwork and for the beats,
the
man.
Beats, man. They make pretty much all my beats and all that.
Shout out Sizzy.
Those are my two guys. Those are my guys right there. They're basically like my 240s, man. My bad, bro. They my 240s, man. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like how Drake got his 40, his Noah. Man, they both mine, man. I got two of them, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yep. So, that's go ahead, bro. My bad.
My 40 is my pop, because that nigga 40. But, nah, shout out. I'm going to say, Scouts Media. I'm at Scouts Media. That's the brand. You feel me? That's me. Everything behind the camera, Scouts Media. Again, shout out the guys, man. A lot of this music shit wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for Chip right here. Chip got, you feel me? He gave me a lot of knowledge and a lot of shit, you feel me, came from Chip. So shout out my man Sicko Productions. That's my other brother, my birthday buddy. Shout out, birthday buddy sound crazy. Shout out my nigga Mars Santana, my other birthday buddy. Ironically, that's my other guy too. You feel me, Mars. Shout out my nigga Geach, man. Geach 7, you feel me? Geach putting in work with the music.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Babester.
Yeah, no, facts.
Stro.
Shout out shout out Stro, man. All my niggas, man. My son, shout out Sono, man. Yeah. What's good? What's good, no? No in the building, you feel me? Hey. I think as far as that goes for me, yeah, that's all my niggas. You feel me? Most of my niggas. Oh, Nate the producer. He make Mars beats, but that's the homie too. So you feel me? Show Nate the producer some love on the gram too. Go ahead.
Shout out Nate the producer.
You already know it's Kami right here. Catch me on IG at morekami_. You know, definitely got to shout out the brand. Shout out the Black Market. You see everybody here. Shout out my man Tone, Coach Tone, Cardinal Clough. You feel me? You know, we here. Definitely going to bring the 757 up. You know what I mean? I ain't going to do it too long, but yeah. We coming, man. That's it. We coming.
Yeah. Hey, look, it's your guy, Chipp23, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on Young Minded, you know what I'm saying?
Chippy with
on Instagram. Chippy with that drippy. You see me? You see me? Hey, look, if I'm with your shorty, you know why. Because I'm Chippy with that drippy. Get with me, get trippy, baby. Get trippy, baby. Come on.
If you get trippy, it's going to get trippy because he drippy.
If you know the motto, that's all I got to say about that, man. Shout out, who you shouted out Sicko? That's my brother, my big brother. Yeah, shout out. He on the keys making the beats. Also shout out to my man Cola, my man D Cola. He make all my graphic art. As far as like album covers or single covers and stuff like that. So I got a lot of stuff that's about to drop and be released with all his artwork being put out there and showcased. Also shout out my man Baby Joker too as well. I kind of helped him get into this music stuff too. He's doing his numbers and stuff as well. But that's all I gotta say for real.
Shout out my nigga Newport Savvy, man. What up, Sav?
Shout out everybody.
Yeah.
Oh,
shout out Life.
Shout out Life.
Shout out Life, man.
Also,
shout out NMI.
Without Life, there wouldn't be Death, and I'm dead ass. Nigga, how about that? Nigga?
Shout out my man. Shout out my man Reed too.
Oh, Reed. Oh, Reed. Nigga, shout out Reed.
Shout out my man Reed.
Shout out the whole hood, nigga. Free the fucking guys, nigga.
Definitely
You feel
free
me?
the guys, man.
Free the
Long live the
guys,
guys, man.
Yo,
GG,
free the
man.
guys,
Come on, man. Like, it's
My boy Reed. Gotti.
shout out Virginia too, man. I know
Yeah.
it be sound like niggas talking shit sometimes, man, but we just trying to say the truth, man. Look, we can't move forward without talking the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Nobody like that's it, bro. Shout out Virginia.
I told the brothers I saluted them because once bro go, once he get to going,
Come on.
that energy. Hey, I'm gonna say this as I bring it to a close, man. Your sound is unique. Your team is a great one. It's not your team, y'all.
The
You know what I'm saying?
The
The
collective.
Thank you. I went to school in Chicago. Shout out to Chicago school systems. The collective, you know what I'm saying? Y'all got something. You got it in-house. One thing I'm big on, shout out to my school, Last Layers of Beauty Institute. Shout out to 1516 Beauty. Shout out to JusZack. One thing I'm big on is growing brands within my brand. I believe in making room.
Hey, not to cut you out real quick, big dog. We give a shout out to Chevy, man, because without none of this, man,
Yeah, shout
Chevy, the
Shout
goat,
everybody.
fucking goat, man. She's a goat, man. Y'all know who fucking Chevy is, man. Y'all better go check on her, man. I'm trying to tell you, she's the goat, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out my fucking barber. I gotta go back.
Not to cut you out, big dog. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
He said, shout out my barber.
Right.
Shout out to the bar. I am a licensed barber. Shout out to the
Oh
barbers.
damn, this nigga like.
Come on, man.
I don't cut hair, but I'm a licensed barber though. But but for me, the moral of the story is if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together.
Come on, man.
Old African proverb.
Come on, man. He did. You said that shit.
Find a place, find a room that you safe, find a room that will not just protect you, but that will make sure you make progress. That's the moral of my story. That's what I got, my take on it.
Thank you. Shit, man.
Appreciate that.
As always, man. We always have these conversations, so it's always gonna be like this. Round 2, round 3s. We need to keep coming back.
Yeah,
Definitely gonna be a good update. You know
Y'all need to the niggas in the chat. Y'all need to make sure y'all tap in with Life for real, because Life got a lot of knowledge in here, yo. I was just reading some of the messages you and Cash going back and forth, but there was a lot of wisdom in the messages. So I learned a lot.
I probably made more mistakes than all of y'all combined. Maybe not. But that's the only reason. Guys be like, yo, you got. But everything I learned was from fucking up and crashing, and you know what I'm saying. So, but I'm grateful, man.
Man, you made one of those dudes I met on this earth, man. Dead ass, man.
Yeah.
You know, been here for a little minute now. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's not too many people, man, that's like as humble as you is around the clock, man. Even when you frustrated, you can see the frustration on your face and everything. You still managed to be humble, bro. And I took my hat to that, bro. I appreciate it, man, for real.
Trying to live to 100, man. You know what I'm saying? But salute to y'all. Salute to the black market. Make sure you follow these brothers on IG. Make sure you definitely tapping in to everything that they're doing. You need your video shot. If you're serious about rocking some clothing and actually rocking it, you need tech support. You need artists. You need whatever you need. They got it. So tap in with the brothers, man. I want to say again, man, salute to y'all. I feel like y'all are unique in your own ways. I don't know three of y'all like that. I feel like we definitely gonna cross paths some more. But I
make it happen.
Yeah, I see that y'all are definitely unique and standing on something and believe that. And I like the way that y'all challenge each other. And I like the way y'all support each other. It's needed. Y'all gonna go through some shit, and y'all probably already went through. It might be going, but when you get with your team, make sure. And I see it, but that's something I had to learn. I had to make sure everybody was gonna stay in the boat. And I know y'all all in the boat. So salute to y'all, man. Man, Julie. Freddie, Matt. Speaking of boats, Freddie Williams, man. Shout out to my mentor.
Big Fred, man. I watched our whatchamacallit, man. I watched that episode. Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got
Big Fred,
we got
man.
some more. He'll be up here Thursday. Me, him, and DLE Radio. Shout out to Qual. But a piece that Freddie gave that I wanted to give before I bring this thing to a close is something he gave up. He said, burn the boats. And he spoke about this general that directed his soldiers to get on the boats and go across the waters to the opposing land that they were going to war on. And when they got there, the general turned to his soldiers and he told them, burn the boats. And the soldiers said, what the hell is he talking about? How are we going to get back?
It ain't no going back.
He said, we'll go back on their boats.
Yeah.
So I want to encourage y'all for, as I do, because I just like taking the opportunity. I feel like y'all already did, but if you ain't, pour some gasoline on the motherfuckers and light them on fire.
No,
Y'all don't need, once you get there, you good. Y'all got it.
Let's go.
Yeah, salute to y'all, man. We about to bring this to a close. Peace, love, and blessings to everybody that tapped in. As always, D100 TV, where we keep it real conversation, real people, real perspective. We appreciate y'all, man. And that's it. I think we're gonna try to.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to pull up this video.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I'm saying we
See if
appreciate
That was a hit too. Oh, shout out Chantel the verse too, man. She sing her ass off. My boy Kenny V, he sing his ass off too.
Shout out my son.
Right here, I didn't tap in. Directed by my boy. Shit might be a scripper.
That's a Bodie version. She's all right. You sound good on this here. Chef's kiss.
Chef's kiss. You can pick up later.
No, I'm saying the co-director, you feel me?
Oh,
Co-shot by Chip.
Coach, you shot the scene, right?
Yeah, watch out. Co-shot by Chip.